So your testimony is nothing.
Bolite ke bufakazi bakho.
Now these people have heard you now.
Labantu abakuvenyalo
Before the year end,
ngaphela umnyaka.
you're going to come back for another testimony. You travel the whole world,
Utawuhamba umhlaba wonke jikelele.
first class.
Ezingeni
You
lelisetulu
sleep
letindisi.
in the best hotels in the
Hlala
world.
emahhotela langcono emhlabeni.
Just remain faithful to God.
Qhubeka wethembeke kuNkulunkulu.
Pay your true tithe.
Khokha kweshumi kwakho eliqiniso.
Build the house of God,
Wakhe indlu
where
kaNkulunkulu.
God has built your life from.
La akhe khona impilo yakho uNkulunkulu.
God gave us the keys
uNkulunkulu wasinika leti
of
khiya
heaven.
tasezulwini.
We can open
Ngavula
and lock
sivale
for His
futhi.
glory.
Ito lami mina ngingixolile ngwakavulakati ngwasempini kaGwaphe but ngihlala la Thembelihle.
My name is Xolile Vilagati from Thembelihle.
Bazalwane etinyangeni letiphelile ngeke ngeta la ngaphambili ngidothula ubufakazi.
I came a few months back to give my testimony.
Bengingilomunye lobekakhethiwe kuhamba yodlalisa umdlalo lomkhulu wendlebe yase-Afrika.
I was one of those who were chosen to partake in the AFCON.
Ngesikhathi ke bazalwane ngisathula ubufakazi bami ingceku yaNkulunkulu yakhuluma emagama nami lebengakawadi lebengakawacabanga nekwacabanga yangitshela ukuthi ngidawuhamba ngiye eEurope ngidawusuka la Africa ngihambe ngiye eEurope bazalwane.
Whilst I was giving my testimony, the man of God gave me a word of prophecy that I would travel to Europe.
Kusho ukuthi ke sengitileke lapha ngalesithathu wakhona abazalwane ngathola simemo lesichamuka enhloko office yebhola eEurope eSwitzerland eZurich.
After I had had my Holy Communion, I received an invitation on the Wednesday to go from Switzerland, which is the head office of the football in Europe.
My daughter asked me a question.
Le ndodzakati yami umbuzo.
Will you repeat the question?
Praise Jesus, bazalwane. I asked about a question, how does he know things that I don't know and he knows things that I didn't tell him?
Ngibude babe ukuthi utata njani timvo lengatati nekuthi utata njani timvo lengakamtsheli tona.
Okay, tell them what I said to you before you ask me the question.
Ke ngitshela singitsiteni kuwe ungakabutla umbuzo.
So he told me that next year I'll be going to Europe.
Ungitshele ukuthi eminyakeni lotako ngidawuya eEurope.
So
And what happened last night?
there was a friend that I met in India who sent an email to the management of FIFA that he wants to work with me next year in Europe.
So her puzzle was, tell us, how did you go?
Babe njani?
It all went well.
Konke kuhambe kahle.
I traveled very well. Then I met an old man who was supposed to be my counterpart. We left from Mumbai.
Watch on your screen. Watch on your screen. So she came.
Weta
She carried a gift.
phethe sipho.
I have so many gifts on my table.
Ngetipho letiningi la petafuleni.
When she told me,
Nakangitshela
then I said, no.
ngathi cha
Next year,
eminyakeni lotako
you're going to Europe.
utaya eEurope.
Baby, how do you know this?
Ukwathi
I got
kanjani?
the email yesterday.
Ngitholile email.
So this, look at our sister now. This is what I said. We should build the house of God.
Sikumele sakhe indlu kaNkulunkulu.
This woman
Lo make lo
is a millionaire now.
umuntu onemali eningi.
Next year,
Eminyakeni lotako
you come and show these people.
khombisa
The CAF will give you an confirmation letter that you are a full employee of CAF.
lokuthi khapha ukuqasha ngalokuphelele.
Thank you, man of God.
You travel the whole world.
Dawuhamba mhlaba wonke jikelele.
everywhere. There's nowhere where you will not reach.
Kuhle unge ufike khona.
You, planes will be bicycle. You stop this one, you enter another one. You stop this one, you enter another one.
Tawuhamba indzawo tahlukahlukene.
Until you reach a level,
Fika esigabeni
they will begin to shatter you planes.
bese bakutholela
Before you
indizi
move from one
ecashwa.
place to another, they shatter for you.
Bevele babe
Because
nendiza.
you become a CAF and a FIFA member and a senior person there.
Bese uba ngumuntu osetulu kakhulu kaCAF na kaFIFA.
So what else do you want?
Yini lo kumele ukufunako?
This is a lady last year, the testimony she gave. I told you her salary for African Cup, it was for the whole year, your salary.
Ngathi umholo wakhe waba womnyaka la uthola kaCAF bo
So
womnyaka wo.
let me not talk about money now.
Angakhulumi ngemali yalo.
See the place she's standing.
Buka le ndzawo leme kuyo.
But this is your sister. Oh.
Ngithathe wena lona.
When I say receive, you
Yangithi
receive.
mukele, nawe uyamukele.
Is there another prayer line for these people?
Ikhona ni prayer line yalabantu
It's the same
abajwayela.
prayer line you go through.
Ngilefana kunalela ngemuva.
Maybe this one, what they have learned,
Kumbele kula bakufunzile
is to come back, share their testimony,
ukuthi bahlephule phakathi babo.
pay their true tithe,
Bakhokhe kusho
and
umkwabo.
everything.
Konke.
They come to man of God.
Better
Every time they come and ask man of God, what do we
Babu,
do? Man of God, how do I get it? She
Nguthola
told you
kanjani?
how she was going to India.
Wantshela
And the enemy
kanjani?
tried to block.
Satama kuvimba
And I
sithi.
wrote a letter
Ngabhala incwadi.
to somebody.
Khona ngambhala incwadi.
You know, I can write a letter to anybody.
Ngibhala incwadi kunoma ngubani.
But it's not to show off.
Hayi ukuthi ngiyabukisa ngaloko.
It is for the glory of God.
Ngendlela inkathimbi yaNkulunkulu.
The whole year next year is booked from the first from January to June, if I'm right.
January kuya kuJune.
Huh? It's already booked.
So vele kunengi lokumele akwende kusukela lapha.
So when she came, I was telling her what is going to happen after June.
Ngimtshela sitawende ngane emva kwaJune.
Because the tournament we talk about is around June plus there.
Ngoba lengikhuluma ngokwenteka le kuboJune.
You need somebody.
Uthi ngumuntu.
There's a person you need to know
Kunemlo uthi ngumati.
who speak
Lokhuluma
and things happen.
into tendeke.
Huh? Not to talk because you tell them to talk. Eh? Say, sir, talk. No. I'll
Awukhuluma
keep quiet.
ngawubinza.
If you get those microphones and begin to cheer me up, I'll keep quiet. I will leave this place and go to my office.
Ngawushiya abantu ngihambe ngeoffice njalo.
Libito lami mina ngixolile ngwakaVilakade ngwasemphini kaGwaphe. Lo seceleni kwami ngumduduti wakaDlamini wakudwalile kanye na Caroline Dlamini wakudwalile. So bazalwane sitela ngaphambili kutothula ubufakazi bekuphumelela nekutoconfirma iprofesi yengcegu yenkosi.
We are standing before you to give the Lord the glory, especially for the confirmation of the testimony the man of God gave me.
Bufakazi bethu bekucala bazalwane ingcegu yenkosi ya prophetha nga 2018.
My first testimony is about a confirmation of a prophecy whereby the man of God prophesied upon my life on 2018.
Ingcegu yenkosi yathi babe wabo emjeni umyeni wami utangakhela umuti webamfana.
The man of God has said that my husband will build me a home.
Ngaleso sikhathi bazalwane besisehla senyuke emiphakathini sisazama kufuna indzawo sengayitholi nekuyithola lendzawo.
By that time, brethren, we were up and down the communities looking for a place.
Sayithola indzawo bazalwane ngabuya ngayibika kubabe then sase siyaqala siyakhonda sase siyakha bazalwane.
We then got the piece of land and we did all the processes of Gukonda, and I came and told the man of God.
Lapho bekungu 2019 bazalwane.
And that was 2019, brethren.
Sathatha konke kelele bambhadala kona bazalwane safaka ku project yekwakha umuti.
We took all that money and put it in the project for building our home.
Ngiyambonga kakhulu uNkulunkulu bazalwane ngalesibusiso lekangibusise ngaso.
I'm so grateful to God, brethren, for this testimony that He has given me.
Ngathandza kuveta bazalwane ukuthi angakhona nje kwakha lo muntu kuphela ngakhele nemmango liblo.
On addition, brethren, On addition, brethren, I didn't just build a home for my family, but I also built a bridge for the community.
Shokuthi namuhla langa lami ligcina la Somveni.
Brethren, today is my last day here at church.
Malisuka leli viki bazalwane umkhathini walo ndawuhamba.
Beginning of this week, brethren, actually in the middle of the week, I'm leaving the country.
Yeah, even lase Egypt bazalwane.
I'm going to Egypt, brethren.
Njengoba nibonile lapha inceku yenkosi bazalwane yasho emavi as propheto.
As you all have seen, the man of God gave me a word of prophecy.
So cishe konke sekume ngemumo bazalwane. Sengitholile bazalwane kanye nemavisa.
I have got the ticket, brethren, and the visa.
So tati buta lomunye ukuthi njengoba bengisebenza and ngitela ngaphambili ngatokusho ukuthi ngithola umsebenzi lomusha 2 weeks ago.
One will
Kwenteke
wonder
njani
that I
emsebenzini
was
la
working.
bengisebenza khona.
One will wonder that I was working before, and yet I've come before you and testify that I have got a new job.
So timpendulo tonke bazalwane tikleya prophecy lekayisho inceku yenkosi ukuthi ndawuhamba.
All the answers are in that prophecy that the man of God prophesied upon my life that I'm going to leave.
So kubebete tinkinga ngisho nalencane bazalwane kuko konke.
I had not encountered any problem in everything, brethren.
Ngithe nangifika ngibabikele emsebentini wami ukuthi sengithole umsebenzi bangihlalisa phansi bangikhulumisa ukuthi hawu njani nje ngoba bona bebasebuka elikhulwini kimi.
When I went to my previous job and informed them that I have got a new job, they took me and talked to me that how can that be possible, because they were seeing me going to greater heights with them.
Ngibatshelile ke bazalwane ukuthi pregnancy is a natural thing awukwati kuyivimba.
Ngabatshela bazalwane ukuthi kutethwala it's a natural thing and you can't stop it.
So ngabatshela ngathi ngibeleke umntana lomusha ligama lakhe ngiGrace.
I told them that I have born a child and the name of that child is Grace.
Ngabatshela ukuthi kufuna njengama kwa Grace ngihambe ngiyonakekela Grace eGibhithe.
I told them that as Grace's mom, I have to take care of Grace in Egypt.
Kungumusa konke bazalwane kimi lokwentekile.
It is all grace, brethren.
Akukabi ngehlakanipha kwami noma ngetikhwepha tami kepha nje mina ngibona umusa waNkulunkulu uthatha indzawo tikwami.
It wasn't my ability or my strength, but I have seen the hand of God upon my life.
Ngihambile bazalwane nangiyofuna ivisa eMozambique.
I went to look for the visa in Mozambique.
Usually ivisa nawe uyoyifuna bazalwane iyayithatha emalanga.
Usually it takes days to get a visa.
Mina ngahamba ngelanga linye bazalwane nje ngendlala yenda ngabuya nevisa yami ngaso sonke.
As usual, brethren, it took me only 1 day and I got my visa.
Akwendi mina bazalwane kwenda uNkulunkulu yena lo wathembisa uyakufeza lokho lekakuthembisile.
It is not my doing, brethren, but it is the Lord doing, as he said that he will fulfill what he promised.
Nobody great. Nobody great. Nobody.
To God be the glory. Libito lami ngixolile nokuthula ngivulakade. Ngwasembini kaGwabi. Ngiliswati lelihlala eGibhithe.
Praise Jesus. My name is Noktula Xolile Vilagati. I am a Swazi living in Egypt.
Ngihlala eCairo bazalwane eSheikh Zayed.
I live in Cairo.
Ngisebenza kaCAF, Confederation of African Football.
I work for the Confederation of African Football.
Lapho kuyi headquarters khona yebhola yase-Africa.
It is the headquarters of the Football Association in Africa.
lomunye wetisebenti letincane nje letikhetsekile eveni lase-Afrika letisebenta kule nhlokohhovisi yalibhola.
I'm one of the few employees working there.
So ngisebenta under safety and security department.
Under the Safety and Security Department.
Kushuthi ngiqale kusebenta khona ngaqashwa mhla ka 30 June but ngiqale kusebenta khona mhla ka 2 July.
I was hired on the 30th of June, but I started working on the 2nd of July.
As you have seen on the clip, man of God wathi yonke into itawendeka after June. Vele kwendeka kanjalo.
And as you have seen on the screen, the man of God prophesied that everything would happen after June, and that's how it exactly happened.
And nangfola lo msebenzi ngangekho nala kangwane ngangise Argentina for iWorld Cup.
When I got this job, I was not in Africa, I was in Argentina for the World Cup.
So bangitshela ke ukuthi ngicashiwe ngidawuqala kusebenta mhla ka 30 June.
And they told me that I was hired, I would start working on the 30th of June.
Ngisebenta khona ke bazalwane. Khona angihlali khona kakhulu. Ngiyasebenta khona but angihlali khona kakhulu. Every time siyahamba akwendeki nje ukuthi kuphele inyanga noma tinyanga letingi2 ngise officeini. So ngesikhathi sihamba lamava seAfrica vela sihlali khona.
With this job, I'm not necessarily based in the headquarters because we're always on the road around the countries in Africa.
So nangisuka la nga June ngasuka ne passport lensha, international passport, but nyalo bese ngidolungisa le passport ngoba seyiphelela ama page.
Remember the prophecy. The prophecy detailed everything that you do what? The whole what? Don't say you go by road. Kuluma manga lapa. I see one trip in Europe this year and 2 in South America. What's happening there?
Okay, I received an email last month, if I'm not mistaken, from FIFA. They listed 3 opportunities and they said I must say my availability for the 3 opportunities.
Where are they going to?
I can't remember all the countries, but there's Colombia.
That is South America, yes.
I can't remember the 2 countries.
So another one is in Europe. So you go.
Thank you, man of God.
So that, because when you are local, you only get $, but when you travel, you get a lot of it. Eh?
Thank you, man of God. Thank you.
So go and make money and pay tax in the government of Eswatini.
Yes.
So what message do you have for people who receive prophecy, people who come to redemption, and the people who are listening to you all over the world?
Shotile ngakusho nje bazalwane ngesikhathi ngifola lesipropheto ngangakholwa but manje lemsebentini la ngisebenza khona lo msebenzi lengisebentako is a permanent job. Bayangibhadarela indlu la ngihlala khona, bayanginiketa nemali yekhamba, kuhamba nje kusuka endlini ngiye emsebentini ngiyaniketwa konke nema wifi konke, like angathi nje ukuthi ngachaza ngithini ne medical aid card konke nje ngiyasponsorishwa and sengize ngathatha ngisho nebamfana bakhona ngale bayafunza. So ngizama ukuthi le live les propheto le laphuma encebini yenkosi laliqiniso liphelele.
What I can say to the people who have received prophecies is that when I received my prophecy, it was a long time back. But now, looking at the job that I have a permanent job, and everything is catered for, from housing allowance to the extent that I've even taken my kids to live with me. So what I can say is that I'm living a fulfilled prophecy.
And even the environment where I'm working, it's so peaceful and it's so. I don't know. Ngazuthi nje angikho in a foreign country. Ngathi ngila Swatini, the way they treat me, I don't know ukuthi kuyangani, but I am so happy where I am.
How is life like before you came to redemption, before Jesus, and now?
Bazalwane kusho ukuthi mangita redemption bengite nje nami njengemuntu lonetinkinga. Uthi bengisebenta ngingaboni ukuthi ngenda ini.
When I
What,
came,
what were you doing? How much was your salary?
Ngisebente ku-The Royal Eswatini Police for 17 years. Bengine diploma ye business management. Bengine associate degree in business management. Ngine diploma ku human resource. Nyaleti nje certificate leti advanced, but so long sebenta khona bengatoli i-promotion ngingafoli kubona nje nalokuthi le mali lengiyisebentako
How much were you earning?
bengihola 11,000 bazalwane bese kuthi naseyidictactiwe kuba nge-8,000.
So now, just don't tell us how much you earn now. In terms of times, how many, your salary previous and now, how many times?
I-times yokayi-5 bazalwane and kusenema allowances alokutravel.
Your life can improve. Means God wants to improve your life to that level, even beyond. So what message you have for our people?
Lengakusho nje bazalwane kuthi ingceke yenkosi nje sekhulume ngefaith. Kumcoka kwekuthi uma ngabe uvelivile as prophet nawe ube nako lokukholwa kwekuthi lento leyito wenteka.
as the man of God has talked about having faith, I would say that it is important that when you receive the word of prophecy, you have faith that it will come to pass.
Like in my case, this job was advertised on the social media. And then when I saw the post, I remembered the prophecy and I then took a chance to apply. So basically they wanted only one person and a person who is speaking English and French, who is fluent in both English and French. So eventually when we did the interviews, we were left 2 of us. And basatha ke bazalwane sabababili kanzibona ku post yabo bebafune umuntu munye.
They took the both of us, yet in their post they only wanted one person.
They took the other one because she speaks French, and they took this one because this is a person they needed. That's
Yes,
God for you.
bazalwane.
That's God for you.
The other person is speaking both English and French.
Why don't you go and take a course of French?
I have already started, man of God.
Smart lady. How do you travel? Mhm.
We travel on business class, and when we arrive, normally they always put us in 5-star hotels. When you are around, you get in a different country, you always get a driver. If you don't speak the language, they provide you with an interpreter, and you get an escort all the time. So
And this is just your beginning. Humble yourself. Huh?
yeah.
The rest, leave it. Eh?